Democratic Republic of Congo faces many challenges. There's ongoing political uncertainty ahead of next month's polls. Armed militia continue to target civilians, and the country is trying to contain an Ebola outbreak. However, there are pockets of hope. Since 2013, the largest hospital in the country, the Bukavu Referral Hospital, has worked with the International Committee of the Red Cross to provide free treatment for people in the region.
Bukavu is a major town in eastern DRC, and since 2013, its hospital has worked with the Red Cross to provide free healthcare services. Hundreds of people wounded in the war have sought treatment here.
When
the number of casualties is very high, the members of the Working Group of the War Wound Project understand their respective responsibilities. Which patients need to arrange surgery quickly, who needs to go through the hospitalization process, which need to be observed continuously. All the wounded will be properly arranged in the first time.
Our rescue organization system is now perfect. Compared with the past, there are now more wounded people from faraway areas. During the most chaotic period, there were many attacks in the city, so most of the wounded are from urban and suburban areas. And now, there are many wounded people from far away. This is also because people now know people who are injured in a conflict can receive free treatment in our hospital.
15-year-old Kiangara lost her mother when her village was attacked. She was badly wounded. Her brother Ugandawa carried her on his back for days before they reached the hospital.
In our hometown, the war is endless and happens almost every 3 months. But we have no choice, no way to live elsewhere. We have to stay there to face the long-standing war.
The eastern DRC is dominated by hilly terrain. Villages are in remote mountainous areas which are difficult to access. Many patients only receive treatment days after they're injured. Kilonge was shot in both legs. His condition had deteriorated so much by the time he reached Bukavu, the doctors had to amputate his leg.
It is still very difficult for me now. I still have a lot of questions about the future, like whether there would be a girl who loves me. These are the topics we often discuss. They are all helping me. I am still receiving physical therapy, but I can't say that I feel much better.
Thomas is 20 years old and used to be a motorcycle taxi driver. His story is similar. After being injured in a shooting, the wound became infected and doctors were unable to save his leg. While waiting for a prosthetic, he and other survivors received counseling.
I often ask myself how to live. I have 4 children and a wife. I am a teacher. I always ask myself how to survive. How can I continue to support my family? Everything becomes difficult after this change.
It's very difficult to accept that you have lost a leg. This is the problem. During the hospital's treatment stage, we start to intervene to help improve the treatment effect, and our role in the treatment process is highly appreciated. The medical team also thinks that our work is very helpful because most patients refuse to cooperate at the beginning of treatment. We need to spend time to let them understand that there is no alternative to amputation and tell them that life can continue after the operation. This is simple to say, but for them it is very difficult to accept this reality.
Many survivors are young people with no relatives. Living with a disability makes an already difficult life even more challenging. But with help from people here at Bukavu Hospital, there's hope for their future. Alexandria Majala for CGTN.